we'll just jump right into it, and I'll say this. I don't know who Floyd Mayweather's fighting. I knew Floyd Mayweather was fighting Manny Pacquiao, but I don't know for sure that Floyd Mayweather's fighting Kell Brook or if he's going to fight Amir Khan. But what I've been doing is I've been doing what they call investigative journalism. And what I've learned is this. As I told you about a month or so ago, you should pay close attention to the social media accounts of Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing, the promoter of Kell Brook, the IBF 147-pound champion, Amir Khan, anybody from the money team, Floyd Mayweather, whether it's anything he wears, any little subliminal messages he sends, anywhere he visits, and who else? Brandon Rios and Top Rank Boxing. But let's start with this, right? Timothy Bradley got a victory over Jesse Vargas this weekend, and now you have Bob Arum saying that Timothy Bradley should be the one that Floyd Mayweather fights next. You have Brandon Rios on Twitter, who is the heavily rumored next opponent for Floyd Mayweather, and for Kell Brook, and is waiting on Kell Brook's side, in my opinion, from what I understand, to finalize the agreement, because you have Brandon Rios on Twitter saying stuff like, calling out Floyd Mayweather, saying he doesn't have an opponent for 9/12/15, September the 12th, 2015. And Rios is saying he doesn't have an opponent, so why not fight? But yet, you have Eddie Hearn, who's confirmed, and Kell Brook, who's confirmed that they're fighting on September the 12th, 2015. Now, I can understand all of that because, for example, right now in the United States, it's 10:16 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. What would this be over in UK time? What would this be about? Maybe 1, 2 p.m.? I don't know. But what I'm trying to say is this. If Mayweather were to fight Amir Khan, let's say if Mayweather were to fight Amir Khan, that fight in my time zone, they would be in the ring around 11:45, maybe 11:30, 11:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. To whereas if Kell Brook was to fight Brandon Rios over there in the UK, in my time, they would be in the ring around 6, 7 p.m. So it would be a great day for boxing overall, but yet, so much doesn't make sense. Now, quiet chatter has been building for Kell Brook, to whereas in a month ago, actually 2-3 weeks ago, no one would have thought Kell Brook was even anywhere near in the running. Now, guess what they're saying? Guess what Kell Brook has been saying? Go ahead, go check on a video he did on a Sky Sports interview. This was just over the weekend. Right now it's June 29th, 2015. He's saying stuff like, we're waiting for Floyd Mayweather to make his decision and shit like that. So it's stuff like that where I'm the type of person where I'm like, let me put 2 and 2 together. Why is Kell Brook versus Brandon Rios so difficult to make? Bob Arum said it would have been finalized last week. We're a whole nother weekend. We know time is of the essence. We don't know how many days are left. What is it, about 80 or so days maybe left? Wait, okay, 30, 60, yeah, about 80, maybe a little less than 80 days, around 80 days or so until September the 12th, 2015. We got 3 fighters, Brandon Rios, who wants to fight on that date, he said he don't have an opponent. He's saying he wants to fight on that date against Kell Brook or Floyd Mayweather. We got Floyd Mayweather, who we know is fighting on that date. We got Kell Brook, who we know is fighting on that date. But guess what? Something about Eddie Hearn is, what we always hear what Eddie Hearn is, when Eddie Hearn sets up a card, if you don't know how Eddie Hearn works, if it's Kell Brook, then he'll start saying, well, we're going to have a massive such and such card, and we're going to put Anthony Joshua on that September 12th card too, and it's going to be, you see what I'm saying? So the only person we've been hearing about who's been on that card so far, the only people have been maybe Brandon Rios, or maybe Kell Brook comes over to the United States to fight Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is the WBC, WBO, he is the WBO champion. Timothy Bradley is the WBO interim. Floyd Mayweather is the WBC, the WBO, the WBA Super World, and the Ring magazine at 147 pounds. You fight Amir Khan, all you're going to do is get bragging rights for fighting a guy that people say, oh yeah, well, we wanted to see you fighting because we wanted to see if you could deal with the fast hands. I would love to see Amir Khan fight Floyd Mayweather. I would love to see him. But at the same time, maybe it's me thinking as a promoter, business-wise, Kell Brook makes more sense. Floyd Mayweather getting his Showtime contract, being the undisputed champion of the world, have all those belts to distribute among the money team and purse bid fights, or and Al Haymon, whatever. It's just there's so. Now I put it this way: if you're boxing fans, I think you can pretty much see that it's not Amir Khan. And Amir Khan, no offense, he just didn't look good against Chris Algieri. And if I was a betting man, I would believe that Amir Khan would be doing everything in his power to try to stop this Mayweather Kell Brook fight if it is happening. But guess what? Floyd Mayweather and Amir Khan are both advised, managed, promoted, or whatever you want to call it by Al Haymon. So Amir Khan is the WBC Silver Champion at 147 pounds, meaning he's the mandatory. He's been the mandatory now for almost 13 months. So Floyd Mayweather having extreme clout with the WBC, and if you don't know, the WBC and the IBF are in cahoots along with the WBA, the WBO. But I guess what I'm saying is this. Amir Khan could be trying to throw a monkey wrench into things. Maybe that's why things are taking so long. But then again, if Al Haymon says, listen, as your advisor, Amir Khan, I advise you not to take that rematch. Not to invoke that mandatory, because when Floyd Mayweather gives up his belt, then you'll be first in line. But Amir Khan is salivating at the chops. He wants Floyd Mayweather badly. Will he get him right now? He's had plenty of times to prove that he deserves him. The only reason why we say Amir Khan deserves him is because he does have hand speed. He can give Floyd Mayweather problems. But at the same time, he should have fought Kell Brook for that belt. We said it a long time ago. And now look, it's going to come back and bite him in the ass. So put it this way. From my understanding, from what I've learned, Floyd Mayweather and Kell Brook, there is talks going on. We don't know how serious, but talks are going on. And if I was a betting man, if I was a gambling man, which I don't, something would be telling me that Amir Khan may be trying to stop that fight, if it is in talks. I am T-Street Controversy with RealCombatMedia.com. This is T-Street Controversy Live. We are recruiting. I'm going to do this at the end of every video, or in the middle, or even at the beginning. We're looking for people everywhere. But the directions are very, very, very simple. We are running a business, so therefore we have to do things in the business structure. So if you're interested in covering fights, go to the About section of this page, the YouTube page, and then send an email to me, a detailed email about your skills, your goals, and what you would like to do. We got big things going on, and we're gearing up for Mayweather versus who. We got people over in the UK ready, and we got things going on. Just please follow directions, send a detailed email to tstreetcontroversy@gmail.com, and we will get back to you. Please subscribe.